What is up, Transformers family? Hope you're having a good day. It is Monday. We are 1 week away from Christmas. Well, a week and a few days away from Christmas, which is crazy to think about, but we are almost there. Still got to get used to this lag time on here. But hey, you know what? We're just going to hang out, have some fun, talk some Transformers, and just hang out. Autobot girl, hope you're doing good. Hope you're having a good day. Thanks for joining. Ray, how you doing? Maldito, how you doing? Thanks for joining. Chris, thanks for joining. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you're having a good day. We have made it through the first day of the week. A few more days to go, but hey, we have made it. So I'm here. Just want to hang out and chat with you guys. Show off my collection some, ask any questions that you may have, or if you see something you want to see in the collection, just let me know. Let me move my table over just a little bit so you guys can see. But just feel free. Any questions you have, just feel free to ask. What's up, Figs Masters? Hope you're doing good. But just wanted to come hang out with you guys and just talk a little bit and chat. I am gonna go ahead and I do have some Blokies from the first series that I'm gonna go ahead and open up with you guys while we hang out. Oh, thanks, Figs Master. I do like my chair. It's nice. I like the ability for it to recline and just relax and just have fun. I do like it, and I do like the ability that it can have a footrest too, which I thought that's kind of cool. You don't see that very often in chairs nowadays. So let's go ahead and open up. Let's do some Galaxy version 1, and then let's move over to my Blokies cabinet so you guys can see more of my Blokies. But let's move on over to my Blokies cabinet so you guys can do that. So let's see. Hopefully you guys can. Let's move over just a tad bit more. Let's see if I can get in here in my Blokies cabinet. Ooh. So you guys can see my Blokies cabinet. All right, there we go. So this is the first series of the Blokies, the 01, the Galaxy version. The chase or the secret Autobot in this series, because it is an Autobot, it is Optimus Prime. He is the chase one here. So let's see what we got going on here. Demetrius, hope you're having a good day, sir. So let's just go ahead and open her up and see what we got going on here. And just tell you what they do. Seal this up really nice. So I was trying not to use my teeth, but I'm gonna have to use my teeth. To get in here. So if you're not familiar with Blokies, they have done 2 different versions in regards to updates and the way they're built and put together. So Galaxy version 1, 2, 3, 4, and I believe also 5. The way the connectors are different than they are now from 6, 7, and 8, because they've actually done a huge update in regards to the how the joints are connected and everything. So you'll see here a little bit of a difference with how the connectors are with version 1 to compared to 6, 7, and 8. So there is the box for version 1. So let's just open them up. So let's see what we got going on here. All right, so there's the box. You got Optimus, you got Megatron, you got some details, and then you have 3, 6. There's 9 figurines, but there is one that's the Chase, which is the secret one, which in this one is Optimus Prime. So you get 9 either way, but there is a possibility that instead of getting the standard Optimus Prime, you get the secret Optimus Prime. And you get, I believe, 3, 6, 9. Yes, so each in these sets, they come 9 per box. In the Galaxy version, because these are the bigger bots, you get 9 per box compared to the Defender version. The Defender version, which are the smaller bots, which actually I'll just grab here. So this is Jetfire from the Defender 5, the Traitor to Tyranny set. So right here is the Traitor to Tyranny Jetfire, and this is the Defender series. So let's take a look here. And then here is, so grab the first one I can reach. So here we have Red Alert. So this is the Galaxy one, which is the size of this one. So for size comparison, I'll just grab Optimus Prime here. So this is the Defender, and this is the Galaxy. So for size reference, you can see basically the Optimus Prime goes up to just about his knee height to the Red Alert, which is the Galaxy version. So there is a huge size difference between the two. Now, I will say that the Defender versions are a lot of fun to put together, while the Galaxy version, at first, it takes some time to get used to, but they're still a lot of fun to put together. So we got both of them here, Defender and Galaxy. So since we are doing the first series, it's gonna be a bot that big. So for the Galaxy one, there is Optimus, of course. We got Jazz, Ironhide, Ratchet, Prowl, Blue Streak, Megatron, Skywarp, and Thundercracker. So plenty of options to choose from here with all of them. So you definitely have your choice of all of them. Now, I do recommend buying the entire set. So I recommend buying the entire set, because buying the entire set guarantees that you're going to get all 9. So you'll either get the secret Optimus or the standard Optimus, but either way, you're guaranteed to get all 9. So I definitely recommend to get the entire set, because that guarantees you every one, and you'll get a secret or maybe even just a standard one, but it is worth your while to buy the full set. So there is the box. Let's have some fun. Let's open it up and see who we get. Now these boxes, I will say, they are not easy to open. They are not, because they glue them really well. So, and they have little artwork on the inside with Grimlock and Starscream. So, because those are basically the ones, the next series that came in line. So with the first series, you got 2 bags. In this first bag here, the skinnier bag, this came with all the joints, the hands, and the stand they come with. And this one is all the parts. So let's take a look here and see what we got. Hey, King Six Shot, welcome in, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Happy Monday to you. So, and it looks like we got, where's the card? I forgot how hard these are to open like this. And the card on these are on the inside. So, no, let's just dump them out. Let's get his helmet out. Get all the pieces out. There we go. So, we got Thundercracker on the first one. So, Thundercracker is on the first one. I wish I have hit 1,000 King Six Shot. I'm not there yet. I found a loophole that on my computer, it lets me go live. So I'm on my laptop right now. I wish I could be on my phone, but I definitely want to be on my phone to do the live streams, but because on the laptop it lets me do it, even though we're at 991. So I got 9 more to go on my Instagram page to be able to hit 1,000. So let's get there. But we got Thundercracker. So now let's take a look at the joints. So this is where it gets interesting on the joints for the Series 1 all the way through Series 5. They do change it, like I said, in Series 6 on. They changed the joints and how they're put together. So definitely a huge difference. So you can see here, these are all the joints here. Put them up close. So these are all the elbow joints and these are all the knee joints. And then you also have the shoulder joints right there at the top. So you got both of these here. So the way this works in the first series, you got to take them all off. Oh, and they also give you the Autobot and Decepticon insignia to use. But, and then here's the stand. The stands do interlock with other stands to create more posable scenes, but to me, the figures themselves, they pose very well without it, but that's just my opinion. So, all right, so here we go. We're gonna get all the knee and elbow joints and also the shoulder joints for the arms, because like I said, in the first series, they all came apart and you had to put them all together and they could only go one way and that was it. So let's break off the Autobot and Decepticon logo. So let's take a look here. So, all right. So the way this works, there's 2 different parts to connect the knee and elbow joints together. There is a part that has like a part that sticks out, and then there's a flat part. So a part that sticks out and a flat part. And basically what you do is you take those 2, and it only goes in one way, because then that'll give you the mobility to go up and down, up and down, up and down. So I'll show one on the camera again. So this is, to me, was the most time consuming part of it all, was putting these shoulder pieces together. This was the most time consuming part, but to each their own, which is fine. You know, it just takes time and practice. So let's take a look. So here we have this piece and this piece. So there's it's gonna be hard to see, but there's a hollowed out part there that this just goes into. Well, I'm gonna go find that one in a second because I just flung that one. But they just kind of, see how they fit in like that, and then you just squeeze them together, and there you have your joints. Hey Vector, hey KYVR 2007, welcome in. Hope you guys are doing well. So let's put this one together here, and just like that, squeeze them together. And then since I dropped one, oh, there it is. Okay, so we'll put these together here. So now you have a total of 4, 2 knee joints and 2 elbow joints. So now that we have all 4, let's go ahead and start working with the body. So there's the body, there's the center chest. I go ahead and put the headpiece on. All of these came with an extra little knob part. I don't understand why, but they do come with the knob part here for the head, or the arms, whichever one, because I guess it is possible to lose it, which is very possible. So where is your face, Skywarp? So there's his face. There's his face. Hey, welcome in, welcome in. Happy Monday. Hope you're doing well. So there's his face. Well, so here we go. So they have little notches there on the side. Little notches on the side that go into the helmet. The helmets, they have like a little guide path that they go into. And I just stick it part of the way in because I'm not going to be able to stick it all the way. I just use basically the body to just push it all the way. So there we have it. There we have it. So now that we have that, we're going to go and put on the shoulder. So these pieces here, let me try to grab it like this. So now I got to find that shoulder piece. Anyways, so these pieces here, the way they are, these are the shoulder pieces. So they have little rivets here that will line up with the chest, the little rivets, and then the shoulder joint. So let's put this one on. Now I got to find my other piece. There it is. So the reason why they put the little rivets there, that you can see one on each one, they put the little rivets there, one on each one, is for the proper lineup of the chest piece, the front chest piece, and then the back chest plate. So as you can see here on the inside, right there, there's little groove paths right there on the inside. Hey, Brick Builder, hope you're doing well. Happy Monday to you. So they got lined up in correspondence with these little rivets here, because if they don't line up, then your chest piece front and back will not line up and close. So, and you'll hear it make a type of noise to basically tell you, hey, it's been locked into place. So there we have it, chest piece there with the shoulder pieces. There you have it. So now we're just going to work on the midsection, the torso. So here's the midsection, and a lot of them have the same little piece like this. There's one for the front and one for the back. In this case, they're both gray, so it really doesn't matter which one goes in the front and which one goes in the back for the midsection. So let's go ahead and put those together. And like I said, this middle part is very easy. They just slide on in. There you go. That's the midsection. So, and then it's just as easy as, boop, there you have it. The midsection right there. There's the midsection. Now, the fun part, I find that the fun part is the legs. So there's the front of the leg, and then there's back of the leg. In this case, this is the back and this is the front. So back and front. So we have the little circular notch there, and then we have the grooves here. So basically they just line up and clicks. There's the magical sound. There's one leg. And then you do the same thing, repeat the same thing with the second leg. You just, there we go. So what I like to do next is put the feet together. So to put the feet together, you get one of the clear little pieces. And then, so this up here is going to be where the knee joint goes, and this is where the foot is going to go. So I'm going to go ahead and stick it right there. So knee joint here, foot joint here. So knee and foot. So I'm going to put that there. Hey, what's up, SG Mirage? How you doing? Welcome in, buddy. Just putting in together the first series of the Blokies. The got Thundercracker here. So, all right. So now that we got the little notches here for the feet, so this is what the feet look like. That's the back of the foot. That's the front of the foot, and we're just gonna snap it in place. Once you hear that snap, that basically means the foot is in place. So there we have it. So there we have left foot, right foot, left leg, right leg. So yes, it's been a good day. I found a loophole where I can do my live streams on my laptop. So I'm doing my live streams on my laptop. Even though I wish I could do it on my phone, I can do it on my laptop. We're at 991 on my Instagram, so we're so close to 1,000 to be able to do it on my phone. But hey, I found a loophole and I'm going to use it. So now on to the rest of the legs. So On all the series 1 through 5, these are the leg pieces. So we have the little hole to go at the hips, and then this is for the knee joint. So let's go ahead and put them together. And like I said before, gotta listen for that click. Oh, that was a soft click, but you'll hear it when you're doing it yourself. So there we have the upper part of the legs. And then, so here's where it starts getting fun with the knee joint. So you just put one in till it clicks, that magical clicking sound. Click, there we go. And then we're gonna do the same with the legs. Click, and click. So there we have it. He has his legs. So like I said, they give him good mobility to, like, he can do splits. So there you go. But like I said, to me, they're pretty posable. So I think they're pretty cool to see. So, all right. So there we have the legs. On to the next part now. So let's go ahead and do the shoulders and the arms. So with the shoulders, a lot of the series 1 through 5, they come with the shoulder piece and then the shoulder piece connector. So like just with the other stuff, they have the little rivets there, as you can see, and it has a little channel guide that you just basically, depending on how the design is, you can either put it straight up or sometimes it goes sideways, but in this case it just goes straight up. So let's go ahead and put both. So there we have it. And I'm gonna go ahead and put on the shoulder joints here. I mean, not the shoulder joints, the elbow joints. So let's go ahead and put the elbow joints in. And once we put the elbow joints in, I'm gonna go ahead and put, this is what connects the hands. So this is the lower part of the arm. So once again, listening for that clicking noise. Let's see how loud it is. That's all right, not bad. And then once again, now one thing that I will point out with the Galaxy versions, a lot of them have a little hole on the arm part. They have a little hole on the arm part. I recommend putting that on towards the outside of the arm. So in this case, because that way if you want to add stuff to it, it's on the outside of the arm and not on the inside, because then it makes it hard to add anything if you want to add anything. So in this scenario, I'm going to put it on his left shoulder, and then I'm going to put this one on his right shoulder. So as you can see, it's on the outside, because had I put it on the other way, it would have been on the back side of his arm. And the reason for that is there's a lot of things that come interchangeable between all of these that you can just put on there. So that's just my little tip recommendation, because you can do different things with it. So then his little null raise, as all the Seekers have. And then, so now we go on to the back part here to do the wings. I think they did a phenomenal job with the wings and how they are, how they're designed and how they look. Very G1 oriented. Very happy with it. So the way these work is have little rivets, 2 here, 2 there, and then 2 there. The 2 there are going to go to the back of his chest plate there. So we just put that there, and that there. And if you mistakenly put it upside down, they do make it a little bit user friendly to take off. So let's say I put it on wrong even though I didn't. You can just like kind of like wiggle it and then it just pops right out, so you can fix it. So they did make that easy. But once you put it on him, I will say it is hard to take off. So make sure you have it right before you put it on. So, and last piece here. There we go. And then So we have two hands. We have the closed fist and we have the open hand. So you definitely have the option to choose open hand or closed fist. I just like the closed fist, more action ability, I would say. But so and like I said, you are going to have an extra piece in all your 1 through 5 series. I don't remember if 6, 7, or 8 have the extra piece, but all your 1 through 5 series, you are going to have this extra piece that's the foot or the head piece, but you will have those extra pieces. So here you have it, the wonderful Thundercracker. So like you can see in the picture, you know, they have a pose for him. So it's definitely, they are definitely posable. So like the shoulders move, the arms move. So you definitely have the ability to make him pose, turn his head, make him look different directions. So let's see here. Let's see what I can make. So see, you know, he's got a wide stance with his null ray out. So it's definitely doable to put in different positions. Let me see. I think it's possible to, let me see here. I think I've done it before, but let's try it because yeah, see, like make him do the Neo, the Matrix, as you would like to say. But I mean, they are very posable. You can definitely pose them every which way you want. They're definitely a posable figurine. That's what I love about them. They're great to pose. Sorry about that, SG. I'm turning it right now. Let me see if you can see it now. I got a little bit of a delay. That's the other thing too. There's a delay in the video on my end. So it's like 10-second delay, but hopefully that does it. So there he is. Good old Thundercracker. So, and this one was tough. These first few series is definitely tough, connecting those shoulder and knee joints and elbow joints, getting them all lined up. That was definitely quite the task, I will say. But let's see what other pose I can do with him. Does he kind of lean back a little bit? And look, he leans back like he's like in a way kind of taking a shot. So let's put his arms up like he just got hit from a shot. So I mean, they are definitely. Let me look. So let's use Cliff Jumper. So this Cliff Jumper here. Oh man, my battery already died on this one. My battery already died. So this one's a shining version Cliff Jumper. Their eyes light up and some of them have their chest light up. So, but like, make it look like that. Make it look like Cliff Jumper shooting at Thundercracker. You know, that's why I like the Blokey's line. The Blokey's line is, as you can see here, it's very posable. You can make scenes with them. They come in all shapes and sizes. I mean, it's just, the possibilities are endless with these Blokey's lines. So let me see. I'm trying to get a better angle of it. Let's see if that's a better angle to see it over here. So I mean, you can see it there. You know, I got Cliff Jumper shooting at Skywarp. You know, like, oh, I've been shot. I mean, yeah. Let me see how far back we can go. I mean, you can see I have them pretty far back. So the posability of these figures are really good. Let me see. I'm trying to see if I can get a good camera angle here with it. This lag is killing me. I tell you what. This lag is killing me. But hey, it's the sacrifices we make to be able to do these videos. All right. Well, Cliff Jumper has a nice ass. I wish the screen would be wider on here. I really do. Let me see. Let's see if that's a little bit better. The thing is, with this delay, you have to use another application to be able to see everything. So I'm just trying to get away from that to be able to just do this and just stream and just be on it all the time. It's just, I am just ready to get this going here, to get it going. But like I said, all of these are just great. They're amazing. So, you know, they're all great series to have. Turn him more this way to see. Oh, I lost. He's been shot. Thundercracker down. So, I mean, let's see. I'm moving him to my right some. Oh, and I knocked down Thundercracker again. The box being also a little bit uneven does not help with the ability to keep them straight. God, this is horrible that you can't even see it. Let's try something. Oh, I don't think that's gonna work. I think that just makes it worse. Let me move my camera angle out a little bit more. I'm trying to get it. I appreciate it because you're giving me everything I need to make sure I'm doing this right. I mean, see if that helps a little bit to see it. So, this is awesome. I'm loving it. So, almost, I know. I'm getting it so close. Oh, see, moving it closer just made it worse. It's like it's got the tiniest of screen, and I wish it would be a little bit bigger, but can't complain. So, all right, we will keep working on this on the next time. Thank you so much for watching, so much for joining. Make sure to like, subscribe, follow on all my platforms, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. Let's get there. Let's get me to 1,000. We are so close. I hope you have a wonderful Monday evening. Enjoy the rest of your week. Stay safe and take care. Transformers family, till all are one.